Quality improvement projects often start with brainstorming ideas. Say, for example, you're thinking of ways to increase daily physical activity and movement for your team. What should you do with all of the ideas you generated? Your team needs a tool to organize, prioritize, and track what happens when you try each idea. A key driver diagram, sometimes referred to as a KDD, is a tool that can do just that. A KDD can be a roadmap of sorts that tracks progress of activities being trialed to achieve a goal. It's a document your team can fill out and use throughout a project. On the far left, you will often have a global aim, which is a statement of the desired goals or end state of a project or initiative. Let's go back to our example. Your global aim is to increase daily physical activity and movement. Sometimes goal statements stay very high level and read more like a vision or an ambition statement. In other cases, you may see a more explicit SMART aim. This is a goal that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. An example would be to get in 10,000 steps each day by 10 p.m. In the middle column of the diagram, KDDs generally visualize a set of key drivers. These are variables, factors, or influences that are believed to drive achievement of the stated goal. Sometimes key drivers are thought of as change theories or hypotheses about what needs to be in place for a goal to be achieved. For example, we might theorize that having frequent opportunities to move more will result in getting our 10,000 steps a day. Another hypothesis would be that having an effective system for accountability will help us better achieve our goal. A final key driver might be that we will need a consistent way to track steps. Write as many key drivers as you can think of that will lead to your goal. On the far right, you will write interventions. Interventions are ways to put your key drivers into action. An example intervention would be to go for a walk during lunch. Since this intervention is an opportunity to move, draw an arrow to that key driver. If you find a buddy to walk with you, you would draw a second arrow to the second key driver because it also creates an effective system for accountability. Continue brainstorming interventions that connect to your key drivers until you run out of ideas. The KDD helps break down the key elements or drivers that need to be considered and potentially addressed to achieve a goal. Having a common understanding of the drivers helps the group select a meaningful intervention. The KDD provides a visual display that can communicate a shared vision about the ideas being tested and why they are being tested. This can then be used to plan and track what the team is doing to make improvements. In essence, it can quickly convey to many stakeholders why, how, and what you are doing on your improvement project. In the next video, we will get more detailed about specific elements you may see on different key driver diagrams.